My name's Kait James. I'm a proud Wadawurrung woman and artist, and I'm working on the artwork for the Fyans Street level crossing removal. I spent a lot of time going on these really long walks and fell in love with different plants. Yeah, that's when I sort of really noticed the silver wattle and the beautiful leaf. You know, there's such delicate, tiny little segments. And I think once you kind of discover a plant, you see a lot of it. And, you know, I really noticed them growing along a lot of rivers and creeks, like the Barwon. If you use the flower, or use the bloom, then you don't really actually know what species that is. You know, you can tell wattles by their leaves, not by their flowers. You know, you think the nice, fluffy, bright thing is the best, but, you know, it's not always. You need to look past that to see other things. In the beginning, I thought I was asking a bit too much of like creating these 3D leaf segments in the side of a wall, but it's really turned out, you know, basically exactly what I wanted, and you know, I can't wait to actually see them on the side of the overpass. I feel really fortunate that I can, you know, practice culture on a daily basis and immerse myself being an artist. My generation have had to kind of reclaim a lot of our culture and language and things like that that were denied to the previous generations. And so, you know, I feel like there's an obligation as part of my culture to make it easier for the next generation. Yeah, I hope it does start conversations about culture and that Indigenous art doesn't have to be a certain type either. Like we can, you know, create Indigenous art from lots of different things. You know, I don't want to make just pretty things for people to look at. Like I want people to think about what they're looking at and maybe take something away with them and hopefully change, you know, perceptions and teach people things. Yeah, so that's probably why I do what I do.